How We Make Movies is brought to you by Microsoft Surface, Assimilate, Azo and AJA, Moviola, and Canon Hollywood.
The next question is, was there nudity in the film? And if so, how hard was it to deal with nudity clauses in the contracts?
There was nudity in the film, and I think when the film was written, I had anticipated more nudity. Yeah, I mean, it was
Anthony loves nudity.
Well, it was.
Anthony loves nudity.
It was meant to be more of an erotic thriller. That once I did I think you have to be, as a filmmaker, willing to, once you see your cast together and go with what they're bringing to you as artists. So I tweaked it as we went, but nudity clauses are definitely some of the hardest things you'll have to deal with. If you have an actress or an actor that is bound by them, and they can get extreme. As a filmmaker, they're cumbersome in the sense that they can be so specific. Like, you can show X's left nipple for 3 seconds at 1 minute and 38 minutes into that scene, So I try to get, I think, and as producer tries, because the way I shoot is a lot of improv and stuff like that. And we'll block out a sex scene, get the general idea of what's meant to happen. But I like to try to just be creative in the moment and see what they're doing and feeling, So things like that, I try to get more of a broad, actress is going to be topless, and the scenes, these are the specific scenes in the script that require it, scene 54 and scene 78. And then it gives us more freedom, but they can be very, very specific, laughably so.
There was one production I worked on, I won't name what it is, but I featured an actress who was a former model, showed a lot in the past, but now that she was becoming a respectable actress, she didn't want to do that. So what they wound up doing was they cast a mold of her breasts, and then what she wound up doing was taking her shirt off and putting the mold over her breasts anyway, so they were still screen accurate. But she didn't want to be, I don't know what the point was. So
Maybe
it was weird.
Maybe it was modesty on her part? Like, how do you
Maybe. I don't know, but that costs money to have the effects guys create the molds, create it, paint it, all of that stuff, and then apply it. That's all time.
I mean, I understand. For any actor, they're in the most vulnerable position during a sex scene, and you have, But I know the story you're talking about, which I think is funny too, because you watch it and you're like, oh, she's naked in it. But she's not. Psych, she's not.
And it wasn't a sex scene either, but it was very unusual. But they can get, like Anthony said, they can get really tricky.
But again, that's not coming from the actor either. It's really about, as a director, you can just go in and have a conversation and just say, this is what I want from you, and let's be respectful. It's the agents and stuff they want to protect their actors, so they're going to be as specific as possible.